The 10-day CBT strategies for overcoming stress, anxiety, and depression. A practical guide to mental wellness. Written by Johnnie Dana White. And narrated by Madison G. Copyrights at 2025 Johnnie Dana White. All rights reserved. This workbook is intended as a self-help resource and should not be used as a substitute for professional medical or psychological treatment. The author and publisher are not engaged in rendering medical, mental health, or other professional services through this book. If expert assistance or counseling is needed, the services of a competent professional should be sought. All cases and examples presented in this book are composite sketches based on clinical experience. Names and identifying details have been changed to protect privacy. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. The strategies and exercises presented here are general guidelines. Individual results may vary. Readers should consult with healthcare providers or addiction specialists before beginning any recovery program, particularly regarding medication management or withdrawal protocols. Introduction and Foundations. Who among us hasn't spent half the day berating ourselves over every little blunder or tough moment? You know the drill. You spill some coffee, trip over your own feet in front of your coworkers, and then mentally list out all the ways you must be a klutz, a disappointment, or heaven forbid, doomed to be embarrassed forever. Such thinking is more common than most people like to admit. And this is precisely where cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, can be worth its weight in gold. It's a systematic way to examine the thoughts that are pulling our strings and swap out the unhealthy ones for more beneficial alternatives. Now hold on, systematic does not mean dull. It also doesn't mean hopelessly complicated, although plenty of folks, especially therapy newbies, believe that CBT is some sort of mystical science requiring decades of study. Quite the opposite, in fact. CBT is actually a down-to-earth approach that says, if you challenge irrational thoughts and remove the silly ways you keep making life harder for yourself, you'll likely feel and act much better. Let's set the stage here. We're about to outline a 10-day schedule for busy people, working professionals, caregivers, students, volunteers, you name it, who want mental relief and want it soon. If you've got 15 or 20 minutes a day to spare, you can dig into these exercises. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to be a mental health scholar or a professional guru to put these ideas to practice.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?